So hi again, it's raining here today. I can hear it outside. If you can hear it, I apologize for that. But that's the way life goes. Anyway, so I'm doing some creation stuff today, talking about creation. So yesterday, on Thursday, I went to the Mac Lab, which is a fab lab in Glasgow. And they have the usual things there, in case you don't know what a fab lab is. They have 3D printing, laser cutting, Arduinos, you can make almost anything there as well. So firstly, I made this. So some of these are gonna like so. Just stop talking there for some reason. So this is a spaceman. So if you've been following my work, I'm making stuff to do with World Expos. So each World Expo has a character in it. So this is a spaceman. And if you look online, you can see my development of that 3D mesh. This is Aquaman. Now this was taken from an online reference of a not a bathing suit, a diving suit. And obviously it looks like, if any of you know computer games, it looks like that game, which I'm gonna say in a minute, which is called BioShock. I'm trying to get it focused for you there. Yeah. So it's beautiful when you make a 3D model and you get it in your hands. So it's like jumps out into reality, and that's the magic thing. Just going to get a pen for you, because if you can see, these models have supports on them. So these supports are not part of the model. These lines down here, these supports help the model to print, because you're printing in reality. Yeah. So what I always say to people is that you're no longer working in just 3D. 3D graphics, you can do anything. It's an illusion. But when you're printing and making it in the real world, you have to think about real engineering principles. And when you set it up in a software program, so for example, when you've made the 3D model, you can take it to something such as Cura, C-U-R-A. And this is made for the Ultimaker printers, which I printed this on. And you can put a setting in it that puts supports, because if not, the whole model might turn into a spaghetti fiesta. And I can't remember what I said, but this material is glow in the dark. Because I went to there and I was really wondering on the train, shoot, what will look good with this artwork? And luckily they had this material which I didn't know you could use, which was glow in the dark. I can't show you an example of it now because it's daylight, believe it or not, here. At 1:20 p.m. midwinter Scotland time, so that gives me about another hour and a bit to go out before it gets dark. Okay, so I'll just reach for something here. So, and then another part of the project that I'm doing is I'm transferring my drawings onto clear material. So here's my drawings. And the drawings, I love drawing, and I like to keep the energies up in the final work, so I always like to include some of my drawings, or that awful word tradigital that I often use. And then from that, it made this. So this is from the Lasercutter. The Lasercutter in the fab. I'm going to take it off autofocus and manual focus again, because this camera is a bit tricky sometimes. Is it going to focus, please? Yeah. So that's the etch. The etch takes a long time on the Lasercutter, so you have to pay for the time, but the cut doesn't take so long. So if you want to spend less, just cut, but obviously to get an etch it's going to take more time, because it goes like that. And the reason why I've got the blue light on is because this is a technique I was told about in the fab lab called EcoFab in Montreal in Canada when I did an art residency there, that you edge light something and it will illuminate or catch the light on the etches, which is a pretty cool thing. It looks very like Blade Runner-y, Neuromancer kind of technological. It's the kind of thing I like. So the final pieces are going to have edge lights. And now to edge light this, you usually need... My light box has just gone off for some reason. Oh, whoops. You usually need to have... might have to get a send back there. It's gone off. Whoops. You usually... What was I talking about now? Yeah, LEDs. So you put LEDs around the perspex, say here or here, and then that'll light it up there. You need to hide the LEDs to get a maximum effect. So there you go. So sorry about that. So to recap, you can get the cool stuff done, what I'm doing at the moment. So you can get your drawing onto perspex, etch it, edge light it, and you can get your 3D models printed as well. I'm really looking forward to this project, and I'm sure you'll find that it's going to have a good finish. It's going to look very technological and futuristic, like I like. And that gives you ideas for your projects as well. So thanks very much. And I'm going to check out this blue light not working now, because that's kind of worrying, isn't it? That's good. Thanks. No, I'm not saying thanks to anyone, but I'm thankful that it's working, because the power cord was out a bit as well. So that gives me more blue light and happiness in the dark winter that we call winter. Okay, I'm going to go now. I'm feeling slightly under the weather today. I'm going to get a coffee and go out and do some swimming or something like that. So thanks very much. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, go to the YouTube. That really helps me. And also check out all my tutorials, which I really hope they help you. This is why I do this. I really want to help others by inspiring them and creating stuff. So add a comment, add a question, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to check out my art site, jamesabelart.com. You can actually buy my work there, and you can also check out loads more resources on that. So it's been great doing this, and thanks very much for watching, and I hope to speak to you soon. Goodbye for now.